What's up, YouTube fam?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Candace, and today I'm going to talk to you guys all about how to go natural. So if that sounds interesting to you, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned. Alright, so you've been scrolling through Instagram, you've been seeing all of these curly girls, all this natural hair love that's all on Instagram, that's all on Pinterest, Facebook, everywhere. You're just like, yo, I'm ready to go natural. I'm ready to wear my natural hair. Well, I'm here for you, sis. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to tell you how to do it, okay? So the first step in going natural is to decide if you're going to big chop or transition. So a big chop is basically when you cut all of your chemically damaged or heat damaged hair. And after the big chop, most women are usually left with like a short afro or a TWA, which is a teeny weeny afro. I'll post a picture, but you know, they're cute. They're cute. And I feel like if you're eager to go natural, this is the perfect choice. Only because once you do the big chop, like that's it. You're natural. Like that's it. You don't have to wait for your damaged hair to grow out. You don't have to worry or deal with the stress about having to style two different textures. Like once you do that big chop, you just immediately natural. Or you can transition. And transitioning basically means that you're allowing your natural hair to grow out, and while it's growing out, you're just slowly trimming all of the damaged ends that you have, all of your damaged hair. And this is what I did. So maybe like once a month or whatever, while my hair was growing out, I would just cut a little bit, piece by piece. I would just cut the dead ends until sooner or later all of my hair is natural. And I can't speak for most women, but the reason I transitioned instead of doing a big chop was because, one, I didn't know if I was going to even like my hair, my natural hair. It's not like I've seen like my natural texture probably since I was like a little kid, so I wasn't sure if I would like it. And I don't think I have the right head shape for short hair. I love short hair on other people, but you gotta be like real cute, real snatched in the face. You gotta have like a perfect head shape. To me, like it's so much that goes into having a TWA. Like I feel like you have to be like super cute and you just have to be on fleek all the time, and I'm not like that. I don't have that. So I didn't feel comfortable doing a TWA, but to the girls who do, y'all, bam bam, give me a high five, y'all, cause y'all on it. But I just can't do it. And so if you're like me and you're just like, I'm just not sure if I can just rock a little short afro, or I'm not sure if I would like my texture, I don't know if I really just want to do this natural thing, maybe I want to wait it out a little bit, see what happens first, then transitioning is the way to go. So the next step is to stay clear of heat. Do not put any direct heat in your hair. And I know, especially like if you're transitioning, or like if you've always had perms, or if you always straighten your hair with like flat irons, anything like that, it might be hard to let it go, but you gotta let it go, sis. It would be best for you just even throw all that stuff away. Throw all your perms out, throw your flat irons out, throw it all out, because you gotta stay focused. You want to keep the heat out of your hair, especially if you're transitioning from relaxed hair to natural hair. Your hair is already like tender, sensitive, or whatever, so the last thing you want to do is add heat to it too, because it's just going to make your hair weaker. It's just going to make the situation worse than better. So stay away from the flat irons, the curling irons, the like the direct blow dryers, the straightening combs, all that. Just leave it alone. Just step away. The next step I suggest for you to do is to figure out your hair porosity. And hair porosity simply refers to your hair's ability to absorb and retain moisture. And there's three categories. You can either be low porosity, medium porosity, or high porosity. And the way to test your porosity is just to get a bowl or a glass of like room temperature water and grab a couple strands of clean hair from your head. It does have to be clean hair, because if you already have products or oils on it, it can kind of mess up the test. So put some strands of clean hair into the water bowl and just watch it for 2 to 4 minutes. If your hair immediately sinks down to the bottom, that means you have high porosity hair. Your hair absorbs water very easily. If your hair is slowly sinking, then you have normal porosity hair. And if your hair is still floating, like after 4 minutes it's still at the top, that means you have low porosity hair, which is what I have. Which means that because it's still floating, your hair has a hard time absorbing the water, absorbing moisture. Next thing you need to do is develop a consistent regimen, which is why I suggested that you guys figure out your hair porosity, because based on your hair porosity, that can definitely help determine your hair regimen, what products you use, how you apply your products, things like that, and it'll definitely help your journey. I just figured out my hair porosity like a couple months ago, and it changed the game for me. I'm just saying. So to develop a consistent regimen, the first thing I would suggest for you to do is to go on YouTube and try to find a YouTuber who has like the same porosity hair as you, the same kind of texture that's close to yours, and then try to find their wash day routine or whatever, and then use that as your base, because most often what they're going to do, what they're using, even though y'all have the same porosity, even if y'all do have the same hair texture, it probably still will not work for your hair. I feel like everyone's hair is kind of like a snowflake. Each one is different. So what they do probably will not work exactly for you, but that is a good base for you to start. And then as you're going on, you can tweak it to figure out what your hair reacts to, which is what I had to do too. So you have to just work it out and figure it out. Just find you a good base and then start tweaking it. And the key to this is to be consistent with the regimen. So once you get a regimen, try to stick with it, do it every week or whatever, but try to stick to it. You can switch out different products till you figure out the kind of products that you like for your hair, but try to stick to the same regimen because your hair will get used to it. Your hair will start training itself to know what to do. So that's why having a consistent regimen is key when being natural, when going natural, because it's like you're training your hair how to act. So if you keep switching up your regimen, your hair is not going to know what to do. So, but once you keep doing it consistently, your hair will be like, oh, okay, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Get in line, y'all. I know what to do next. Like, it helps. So stay consistent. And another step, which kind of goes with the last step, is to switch out all of your products. If you have relaxed hair or if you have like heat damaged hair or anything like that, the products that you use then are going to be totally different from the products that you use now as a natural. Before I went natural, I was getting my hair straightened once a month. I wasn't getting perms, but I was getting my hair flat ironed once a month. And the products I was using then are totally different than the products that I'm using now. And I use way more products now than I did back then, because back then I probably just had maybe some hair lotion and a comb, maybe some oil sheen. I don't know. I don't even remember what I did. It was so long ago. But I didn't even have that many hair products back then. But now, honey, let me tell you, it's a whole different level. It's like I'm on a whole different level. So the same products that you're using now as a relaxed hair person or as a flat iron person or whatever, go ahead, throw those away, sis. Go ahead and throw those away. Go to the natural hair section in the store. Y'all know what it looks like because it's in its own little separate section. You can go to Walmart, Walgreens, Kroger, whatever. Y'all know what the natural hair section look like. Pick from there. Don't go back to what you had before because it's not going to work on your hair. Once you're natural, your hair is not even like on the same level as what it was before. They're like two different people. And actually the next video that I'm going to upload after this one will be all about what you should have in your natural hair toolkit. All the products you should have, all the tools you should have. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it, and also comment, like, and share this video if you care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.